This is Ammon Blue Forest Studios. I have in front of me the URSA Mini Pro 12K, and they also have the SmallRig URSA Mini Pro accessory kit. This is compatible with any of the URSA Mini Pros, including this one. So I just wanted to show you how to put it on and my thoughts on it. The first thing I'm going to do is this piece, which is the top plate. You can see there's 3 holes here where you're going to put in some of these small hex head screws. And you'll line those up with these 3 spots here. This way your handle mount will be on the front. So I'm going to drop one of those in. It's going to include a hex key for this. And you're going to put all 3 of those in so it's very secure. And then you can take your handle, and that can slide right on the front here, and you tighten it down using this rosette on the front. And you can test your balance based on what your camera is. If you don't like the balance, you can loosen these 2 screws and move your handle forward or backward. Now we're going to do the side plate, which is this piece here. And that one, you need to find your smallest hex key, and then you'll notice 3 screws on the gear here. This usually would interface with the handle that comes with the camera. What we're going to do is take that out. I'm going to loosen those. You want to keep these screws handy because you're going to move this into the actual SmallRig, so you can still attach your handle if you'd like. That just will pull out at that point. I'm going to set that aside and go ahead and put it into the SmallRig right here. You can see there's a pin right here that has to match up with this top pin right there. So you see that little piece of metal there has to be at the top. It will slide in, and then let's see if we can get these screws in place. So now what you have is you're going to place this notch where the other gear was, and they've provided 3 additional small screws. You can see there's 3 holes that go all the way through. It's hard, once you get it down you can't see it, so it's good to hold it up and memorize where they are as you set it down. It's a little puzzle for you, because there's tons of holes in here. Okay, so the side plate is on, and now you've got this bottom plate which will go down at the bottom of the camera and add some 15mm rail slots as well as a few screw holes. One of the advantages of this is that it does have, like it says, has 2 1/4-20s plus a 3/8, so if you have a long plate and you want 2 really strong mounting points, this will allow for it, whereas the URSA Mini Pros do not. They only have 1/4-20 holes across the bottom. So I'm going to remove my current plate and put this on, and then attach the plate to this. So I put the one that can slide in first, then I can slide it to where I need to put the second one. I'm going to try that. I'm going to loosely, so it can still slide, put that in. And then, yeah, that's going to go there. Let's see if this is the right. I just take this off. That tightens fine. This tightens fine. I'm putting a plate on with 2 screws. I can slide it. The big plate gives it a little bit more surface area, which is nice. And that way it'll stand up without falling. That's not bad. I'm gonna put the handle back on. All right, so now we have the whole thing on. It has a ton of areas for 1/4 20 and 3/8 screws. On the handle and on the top plate and on the side plate, and even a couple 1/4 20 options on the front and back. You have a 15mm slot here in case you want to add a rail that you can attach accessories to. You tighten that up with this rosette. You've got a cold shoe on the front. You've got a cold shoe on the back. SmallRig has some of these custom accessory holes with pins, where if you bought some of their accessories like hard drive holders and stuff like that, they will interface with these. You've got one here, one here, one here, one here. You got 5 there. You've got 2 more cold shoe mounts here and here. On the side handle, you actually have a rail for your handle. So if you wanted to actually put a SmallRig side handle on, you can do that. That's kind of cool. So instead of using the handle that's provided by Blackmagic, you could use this one. And on the bottom, obviously your main purpose is 2 15mm holes there. And you would tighten those with these rosettes. And of course the 2 1/4 20s on the front, 2 1/4 20s on the back. Overall, I think this is a really good value. SmallRig, we've got a lot of their accessories. They're well built. They've got a lot of options, and I think worth the money. All right, so that's how you get it on. That's a summary of what this accessory kit can do. Overall, I'm very impressed with the build quality. I think it's a great product. Thanks for watching.